Sean Dream Show 20. We got Christina in the building. Woo!
Hello.
She is one of my an old friend
Old
actually.
friend, yeah, it's way back.
We met through a mutual friend, and you weren't DJing then, were you?
Oh no. Mm-mm.
You were at Texas State. Was that what it was?
Yeah, I was at Texas State for about 2 years. Graduated from there in 2017, so it's been like a good year and a half since I graduated.
Okay. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I know, we met way before I even went there though.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was like 18 when we met. We met back in the day.
How old are you now?
24.
Oh God, damn. Yeah, that's an old.
Way back in the day that we met. So I knew Sean.
Yeah, throwback. So you're a DJ now, all right? What inspired you to start DJing?
Okay, so college, Texas State, I really, really, really wanted to DJ. And I had a friend that kind of just taught me like the BPM, like beat matching, like kind of like what you can learn on a laptop, you know, without a controller or anything like that. So I learned what I could learn on a laptop, and then I stopped. I kind of like, I didn't give up on it, but I was just kind of like, okay, well, like there's more projects. Like I started Pillow Talk, I started a bunch of other things, and yeah, I kind of moved on from that, and like, I don't know, I knew that was something I always wanted to do. And so I think I had been waiting so long for somebody to teach me how to do it that I just kind of decided to teach myself. And like, you know, like get on YouTube. I had a couple of friends that taught me and stuff like that. So it was kind of one of those things I was like, now or never. Like, you're going to either learn how to do it or you're just not, and you're going to have to give up that dream. And so like I always been inspired by music, like from concerts and stuff like that way back in the day, and like music has always influenced me. So it was just one of those things that it was like, you either have to decide that you want to do it or you don't. So like, man, YouTube really teaches a lot. Like you can learn anything on YouTube. And I got on YouTube, I learned some things. I had a friend, CJ, that taught me a lot of stuff that you know, I learned the basics on my laptop, but it was like having somebody there to really like show you the ropes of it. I had a bunch of other friends to really show me the ropes of like how to do it, getting gigs, like showing like a crowd, how to guide a crowd and stuff like that. Like a lot of people really showed me. Yeah. But so I owe it to a lot of people, but like, I mean, back in school, I knew I always wanted to do it. It was more of like, how? Like, how is always the question, I feel like. Like, you have ideas all the time, but it's like, how do I get there and stuff like that? So that was my question for a couple of years. Yeah. So it was like, do or die. Yeah.
No, I think that's where everybody gets caught up. Yeah. Where they're like, oh, I want to be an actor, but how? How do I do it? I don't know. How do I start?
Right. How did Will Smith do it?
Like, exactly. Yeah. Like, and it's just a matter of starting. You just got to do it. And
I feel like also, when you get that dream, like, it's just really hard because so many people have a dream of doing something. And it's just, you look at people who have made it and you compare yourself to people who have made it, but you forget like the small beginnings and like you have to start somewhere and stuff like that. So I really, really owe it to a lot of people who have really taught me like the small things of it and just kind of like how to get there and how to do it and so many things like that.
Like,
so
what would you say is one of those important aspects about DJing that they taught, like that, you know, I guess your mentors taught you? What is, because I feel like for me, the most important thing, and I don't even consider myself a DJ, I consider myself like a selector. Like I just play the tunes. I'm not here to scratch or nothing, you know what I mean? It's more so, can I keep the vibe going? Right. You know? And I feel like that was probably the most important thing that I learned. I didn't learn it from anybody, but just that I learned as far as reading a crowd and DJing. Yeah. Because not everybody really cares about, like, I mean, whenever you're at a party, you're just listening to the music. You're not like, oh, he did this and added the flanger and the chops right here. And, yeah, they just here to dance, you know? Right. Is there something like that for you?
I think you're always your worst critic. So whenever you do a gig, you always feel like I didn't do enough or I didn't do this.
Yeah.
And you realize that like the people who are listening, they don't know.
Yeah.
And they don't really know what you're doing and stuff like that. So it makes it hard, but like
no offense
to people who are going out and listening, but they have no idea like what you mixed and stuff like that and how hard you are on yourself. But like I just feel like the rule to it is just being yourself, like playing with you feel that your crowd will enjoy and what people will enjoy, but also like having that authentic feel of like yourself, of like your brand and like what you do, and not trying to fill the ropes of like other people and like what people want you to play and stuff. Because I have people all the time that come up and like want me to play a certain thing, and I'm like, I get it, but like no.
Nah,
like
this me.
I feel you. I feel where you're coming from, but like nah, like I'm sorry, that's not gonna work and stuff like that. But like really just being authentic and being yourself and putting like your own twist in it, but knowing your crowd, like that's just the most important part.
Yeah,
you know?
no, you were DJing at the Black House Collective, and she busted out some Kirk Franklin that had everybody. Everybody went to church at that point. I was like, what?
Honestly, if we're gonna be honest, I wasn't so nervous about that because
about what, the whole set?
Kirk Franklin. Oh. Like I had it in my set, and I remember coming up to it and being like, all right.
It's about to go down.
Am I gonna do this or am I not gonna do this? Like, am I gonna play this? And like, I knew, like, for one, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Like, Stomp is a classic for people who know. But I was like, I had a lot of friends at the Collective who were from the house, like a church out in Fort Worth, and it's like a growing church. And I knew a lot of people were out there, so I knew a lot of people knew Kirk Franklin.
What was gonna go down? Yeah.
So I played it. I really didn't expect it to go down the way it went down.
That's how whenever you have that song that's like an Outcast, that's when it usually goes down. You'd be like, you'd be surprised.
I know. I was really surprised because I was like, dang.
Have you played like any other like songs that are kind of like not gospel songs, but just songs that are just not the norm?
Like I usually try to play like old school songs, but that's just a song that I feel really took me out of like character. Not really out of character, but it was definitely out of the set. Like I knew people weren't gonna expect it, and I could tell that when I played it, people did not expect it. So I really liked that twist. Yeah. Like that twist that you can put on it, that I mean it's yours, like that is my culture, like I am very like religious and stuff like that, so it's definitely my culture. And I know like the people who follow me, like who are close friends with me, I know that's also their culture as well. So like it's more one of those things that it's like, if you know me, you know me. Yeah. So
yeah, you already know that, like that.
So it's not a surprise. Christina it's not a surprise. Like I am really religious, so it was one of those things that it was like, like, cool.
What would you say?
If you rock with it, then you rock with it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna ask, like, cause you can go from like you were playing like Booty Me Down type, and then you went to Kirk Franklin.
After Kirk Franklin, I think I played Migos after that, and it was like you go from Sunday to Saturday.
Yeah, and like, go backwards, shit. Yeah.
And like, I mean, it's fine. Like to me, it's fine, but it's getting that diversity, because I know when like I hear those kind of songs, I still get really turned, even though it's like a different kind of turn. I still get turned. Yeah. So it's like keeping that energy up and knowing that like people are still gonna rock with it. Like even though you're scared to play it, like people are gonna rock with it, because like for when you know your crowd, and your crowd has to know you. Like it's like building that brand to where eventually you get to build that brand to where like they just know you, and like they're not telling you what to play, like you get to tell them. Yeah, they trust you. And it's like, it's cool when it gets to that point. Like I feel like I haven't completely reached that point, but it's still cool to know that like, all right, y'all got to see a piece of me. Like y'all really got to see a piece of like what I do and stuff. And I feel like the Black House Collective was definitely that moment where I feel like people got to see me. Okay. And
so like, that was a moment then.
That was definitely a moment.
Okay. Yeah. And what do you say is your vibe then? Because you went from here to here. Are you more So party vibe? Is that what it is? You want to throw a party?
I mean, honestly, I'm still trying to decide that because when I'm in my bag, it's like when I am throwing a party. Like when I'm in my bag and I feel like I'm just really going at it, it's like, yeah, like I'm throwing a party. Like people are feeling it. People are in their vibe. And it can be different types of party. It could be like a turn up party and it can be like a dance vibe party. Like it can be many different things, but I just feel like, you know, with the events that I've played, I've done like corporate and like business and private events, and those they more like tell you what to play. Like they tell you like, hey, this is what we want.
Yeah.
And like I really feel like I'm in my bag when they just say like, hey, we want your set. Like, hey,
we want you, whatever
we just
you
want
play.
you to play. And it's like, cool, like you trust me, like let me just play. And I promise I got y'all, like we're gonna have fun, you know, in other words. So I mean it just really depends. Like I try, even with my like private events and stuff like that, I try to put like my own, like where you know that I am a R&B hip hop artist. Like I love techno and like, well, not techno, but like the R&B techno.
Like house? Are you talking about house?
Yeah, but like not necessarily house.
What would you
like,
say then? Who are you?
I love K-Tronada.
Okay, I knew.
I love K-Tronada.
Yeah.
Like, you know, but like, what would you?
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, that's who I was thinking that you were trying to say.
Yeah, but what would you put? Is he house? Just
yeah,
house?
Yeah, it's just house.
Okay, well then, yeah, like I love house. I do. And so it just kind of like depends on like what vibe I'm feeling and where I'm playing and like what I'm playing.
Well, tell me an ideal. Like, I'll tell you my ideal, you tell me your ideal.
Okay.
My ideal is like a penthouse suite. And
oh, you going John Legend? Okay.
No, well, maybe. No. We're gonna do penthouse suite, and I'm talking about like one of those big, nice suites, maybe even 2 stories. And you know it's overlooking the skyline. Okay. And I just got
That's
a
whole
corner.
vibe. Okay.
Yeah, I just got a little corner, and I'm just playing stuff and walking around and drinking, and there's people just chilling and lounging and drinking, and K-Tronada's in the background.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Just chilling
just
there.
Boom, boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
you're just cooling.
Okay. Cool.
That's mine. What's yours?
Mine would be a underground basement vibe.
Oh,
like
okay.
New York basement vibe.
Okay.
And like same, like everybody's just kind of letting loose, and like I just feel like when you're really feeling it is when you just don't even have a care in the world. Like whether you lost your job, whether you just had a breakup, whether you just had an argument, like you could be celebrating, you know what I mean? But it's just kind of like that feeling of at this moment we're cool and we're good, and like I just have this like basement vibe feel.
Is it like dark?
It is.
It's darked out. There's
dark out, lights. but like colored lights.
Okay, so
you
what
know,
do you mean? Like what type of color?
Red or like.
Are they flashing, or is it just like
no? They're just like
mellow,
chilling. They're just mellow, chill.
Okay.
Like red, pink, blue, like lights.
Okay.
Plants. I love plants.
Plants in
plants.
there. We got
plants
succulents.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
We love succulents.
Yeah, there you go. We got them everywhere. Yep.
But like just the vibe like that. I have a friend, Domingo Bryan. He just started residency in Austin, the last straw, and like it's such a vibe because it is like all these plants and like these lights and stuff.
Okay.
And it's in Austin, but I'm like, man, you know, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
Because no matter what you're playing, people feel it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that party next door feel, like.
Yeah. Some do-it-yourself type deal. Yeah, like the thing with me, because we just threw our known pop-up.
Yeah, no, it was dope.
Yeah,
it was so
appreciate
dope.
it. Yeah, we had a blast. But I think that like doing it yourself is better than just getting a venue and we're at the blah blah blah. We're at this venue or whatever. When you do it yourself, it's like your own personality. Yeah. There, you know what I mean? And like. That warehouse vibe, that's a vibe that I've been trying to capture too. What I want to do in the future is a pool party.
That'd be dope.
Like a mansion pool party.
No, that'd be dope.
So, what do you think about that?
I'm telling you, like the vibe that you had at the tattoo shop, like it was a vibe. It was so dope. Like because I got there and I didn't know what to expect, you know? Like, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to come for mine. You know, I'm going to go and just check it out. You know,
up,
like, I'm going to just say what's up. Hey, what's up? And, like, I went and it was such a vibe. Like, it was just cool. Like, your DJs were hot. Like, the atmosphere was cool. Like, people were turning up. Like, you had, like, the drinks and then you had your merch and stuff. Like, it was cool. Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, genuinely enjoyed it. So I was like, man, like, this could go bigger.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You could go bigger. Like,
whenever we were talking, let's go bigger. It was just,
like, the people that were there, like, they were supporting and they were cool, but, like, those weren't the only supporters, and that wasn't it. Like, to me, when I saw it, I was like, dang, this was dope. Like, this was a success for him. Like, now we continue. Like, now we grow it, you know? Like, in my head, I was like, man, like, it could just go bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Because people were there, and they were supportive. And it was, I really enjoyed myself.
So what do you think? This was my idea. And I'm sorry, we're giving ideas on camera and stuff, like, but I think that what I want to do is I'm gonna DJ the next one. Okay. And I'm gonna have you DJ also. Bet. And I want to have 2 other girls DJ. Bet. So it's just gonna be me and all girls lineup, right? And
you know, girls are taking over right now.
Yeah, man. Y'all lead the way.
Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing.
Y'all lead the way for sure. So and then like, cause it's gonna be in March. For our 2-year anniversary. Yeah. Of this, you know.
This, like it, no big deal or whatever. Like, hey guys.
Hey. No, but yeah. So, what do you think about that? I mean.
No, like, I think that would be super dope.
Cause it's gonna be, you know, I feel like there's a lot of. I mean, and they're starting to do a lot more female sets, like with the girls. Have you seen them?
Yeah, like girls have really been taking over.
Like, well, I'm saying, like, in the local scene, there's a girl DJ collective called The Girls. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I've seen them at the Nines.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what's up.
They're really dope. No, they're dope.
Yeah. So I want to build, and the thing about it is, I've been talking about building this community for the longest. Yeah. Like, Darren Redx, like, and Larson, all of them, they know that I've been trying to do this for a while now.
Yeah, and they're super dope too. Like, them.
They set it off. They set it off.
They have. Like, what they've been doing, they've been really setting up what's been going down. I know Lars has been helping me a lot, like, setting up. He's been helping me a lot with my playlist too. Like, honestly.
Speaking of that, the setting. Yeah. So let's get that pulled up. So.
Very relevant now. So, like, I remember hearing The Weeknd for the first time. And I remember hearing The Weeknd and being like, whoa, that's crazy. I've never heard them before. And, like, Wale and, like, just Mac Miller and
when they were
Chance.
just coming out.
When they were just coming out with mixtapes and stuff like that. And I had a friend named Quentin who would just, like, put me on all this music. And me being like, whoa, like, that's crazy. Because you're not hearing them on the radio. And, like, it's not like that mainstream music. And you're just kind of hearing them, like, you have to really look them up to hear them. Like, their mixtapes and stuff like that. And I just remember enjoying artists that I didn't know. Like, if somebody would be like, hey, like, I found this new artist, I'd be like, whoa, like, send them my way. Like, I wanted to hear it, you know? Yeah. And so, like, I started this playlist because I just remember the excitement of, like, hearing these artists that I didn't know and being put on music, like somebody else putting me on music. And I just remember that excitement of, like, finally, this is something different. Like, it's not the mainstream. It's not the radio. It's, like, a whole nother vibe, a whole nother artist that I get to listen to. Yeah. And I just remember that excitement. So, like, me starting this was, like, I put a couple people on that are kind of mainstream, like, you know, in there just to kind of like, you know, I've heard feedback like about my playlist and some people being like, oh, I've never heard, you know, these artists before. And like in my head, I'm like, that's kind of the point. But I know some people, like if they've never heard it, they don't want to listen to it, you know? So like I kind of put some artists in that are kind of mainstream. Like I put Chance the Rapper's new song and stuff like that. Like Dram has a new song with Key and stuff like that. So like I put that kind of stuff in. But it's just more of like I really want people to hear like all this up and coming talent. Like I just feel like so many people are so talented. And once upon a time, I remember hearing Chance the Rapper for the first time. And now you hear Chance the Rapper and he's like
way out of there.
And it's like once upon a time he was nothing, you know, and like same with J. Cole and like The Weeknd. Once upon a time they were like people putting out mixtapes. And so like the setting is kind of one of those things like kind of giving that shot like to artists that are I just feel like are talented and people that I just feel like should get that credit of like they're doing things and they're putting out this good music and we're so focused on like top 40s. And it's kind of like, yeah, Drake is cool. I love Drake. I love Drake so much. Like I do. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I love Drake so much, but like I can't listen to Drake every day. You know, sometimes I want to hear like other people. So it's like what inspired me to put this playlist together was like up and coming artists and people who I feel like deserve the credit and they're just not really getting it right now. But I look at it as like, they're gonna get it. Oh, yeah. Like, they're gonna get it.
Yeah. Smino.
Smino. Like, right now, I'm so Smino right now. I'm team Smino right now. It's not even funny. I'm so Smino'd out. It's not even funny.
I remember hearing him when he first came out.
I love Smino.
I was like, this is cool.
I remember South by being so pissed because he had one show. He had one show, and I couldn't go. Like, I was working, so I missed it. And I remember being like, oh, like, I wanted to see him. And Topaz Jones, like, I remember being like, I want to see them so bad and missing them. And it's like, they're going to have their time.
Yeah, no.
Like, now that I see, like, now I'm like, oh, they're going to have their time. Like, they're definitely going to pull up to Dallas.
Yeah, my homie, Tez, he saw Smino live, and he said he's great live.
Man, I've seen videos, and yeah, like, I believe it.
Like, the thing with him is he's a multi-talented artist, so he actually plays the drums. Yeah. That's where he gets his cadences from, because he hears different patterns inside the drum loop. Yeah. And so that's why he has such a unique flow. And he's very melodic. Yeah. And I found that out about a lot of artists that I look up to is that they're multi-talented. Yes. Like Anderson .Paak plays the drums. He'll get up there and kill it. And I'm like, golly. But so these are the people that these are who you're fucking with right now.
Right. And JID, I'm really fucking with him right now.
Yeah. No, I heard his new album is crazy. Yeah. This is the one that I like the most, I think. Toby Lou Gallimacious.
Okay, Toby Lou. I love Toby Lou right now.
He's the one who does Game Over?
Yes. Okay. Yes. I saw him. So Kyle recently came to Dallas, and Toby Lou opened for him. So, you know, I know Kyle was the headliner, but like I was really, really excited for Toby Lou. Man, he did such a great job. Really? Yes. He killed it. He really killed Zach on that bad boy? Yes. Okay, all right. He killed it. So I was really excited about that. I really was. And somebody else I really like right now is Jack Harlow. Oh, yeah. I really like his project that he put out. So I'm like, I've been putting out like some of his songs separately, even though his project came out a while ago. I've just kind of been like spreading out his songs, you know, because I know like some people haven't heard them all.
Yeah, but Jack Harlow, he's one of those guys that has he found the cadence in the songs. Like he knows how to flow, ride the song. Like the production isn't too much, right? But it also has like an older vibe. Like
it has like that jiggy feel that you want to ride to. Same with K Tronada's new joint with Ty Dolla $ign.
You like that? You like that one?
Oh my god, man. You don't know?
I don't know about it.
Oh my gosh, that song so good. Like honestly, me, if you ride in the car with me, that's all I'm playing.
What?
Like, yes.
That's the song?
That's the song. Like, K Tronada and Ty Dolla $ign. And I'm really glad, like, I love K Tronada. But, like, I'm really glad that, like, now him being with somebody with, like, Ty Dolla $ign, you know, he's getting, like, that credit of, like, all right, you know, he's a producer. He's so good. But, like, Ty Dolla $ign being on it, you know, people just follow that.
What would you say is your favorite K Tronada song?
At the moment?
Okay, not at the moment, because obviously this one, let's see something else.
That's really hard, honestly.
For me, Kiss of Life
remix. His remix? Yeah, that is good.
That's just the one for me. And
I hear it a lot, too. Like, that was a really good remix.
Yeah, no, like that. The thing about that one is that, like, I guess the way he switched the vibe of the whole song. And that's what I mean by house. Like, that house vibe is just, you got to dance to it. You got to move to it.
And you can't not move to it. Like, that's what I love about it. Like, I know people talk about, like, I don't like house and stuff like that. But I just feel like they're not listening to the right house. Because you can't not move to it. Even though you don't, I don't know.
Like, what I've been working on recently is a lot of disco and house type shit. So I kind of want to bring that to the forefront. I haven't even really been listening to any rap at all, like Migos or any of that stuff. Like, I don't know. It's gotten too repetitive.
It's funny because Sango just tweeted and he was like, you know, I love rap and blah, 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 but I can't listen to it every day. And I really felt that because it was like, I do. Like, I love listening to rap. I love listening to R&B and stuff like that. But sometimes I'm like...
Yeah, let me give it a rest on that.
I can't. Like, I can't do the same artist. Like, I need to go to house or I need to go to something else to really... Like,
yeah, you gotta reset sometimes. You gotta
reset sometimes because... Yeah, like, sometimes it gets repetitive.
Oh, here it goes right here.
Right.
I love it, but come on, man. Yeah, like, I don't know. It's too much at this point. I kind of want to... a change, and the thing about it, what I'm doing now is that I'm going back instead of like trying to hear the next new thing. I'll go back. Like, I've been listening to Bee Gees "Staying Alive." Oh my god! Like, I think my set in March is gonna be an all house disco set.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out mine. I know I don't want mine to be just all like turn up rap music.
Yeah,
like the House Collective, I feel like that was me just like making my mark to let y'all know, like, I can turn y'all up. I can if you want me to. I can definitely turn y'all up, but like I got so much more like in me, you know. Yeah. So that's definitely.
You're thinking a theme now?
I'm trying to put together a whole set for it, like for March. Okay. Yeah. All right. I really am. I hope everybody listening. I hope y'all come out because I'm really trying to put together a whole set for it. It's gonna be a whole vibe. Like definitely a whole vibe.
So have you been like watching any? Is there anything that you've been watching that's been like you got to talk about? Like, I'm talking about like maybe TV shows, movies.
Okay,
podcasts, anything? Yeah. Is there anything that's like really hitting you right now?
So I really don't watch a lot of Netflix and stuff. Okay. One thing I have, like, I literally took the time to watch it was the Sabrina show.
Oh,
Sabrina,
Sabrina,
the
Teenage Witch,
the reboot of it. Yeah, but it's like the dark version of it. Yes. Okay, so I had my friend from work. She told me about it, and she was like, "Hey, super dark, but it's super good." And so I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take some time out." I love Sabrina. Like, growing up, like, I love Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
What?
It was such a good show.
I used to change that channel every time that shit came on.
I love that show. But, you know, like, growing up, it was like this girl, she was in high school. Yeah. You know, like, boy problems, high school problems, like, whatever. You know, like, those good old. Now, it's so dark. It's so great. Like, but I mean, I think it kind of depends on like where you're at because it really does talk about like people who worship Satan and stuff like that. Like, that's what the
okay.
show's about. So, like, if you understand that there are different religions and, like, there are people that worship Satan and stuff like that, you kind of get the show. But, like, if you've never really experienced that or thought about that, it's very creepy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
it just kind of
Disclaimer.
depends. Yeah, like, it just kind of depends on where you're at. Like, I think it was a great show. It did kind of creep me out at night because of the things that they talked about and, like, you know how we say, like, oh my God, like, they say, like, oh my Satan. Like, it's just weird. Like, you know,
Oh, okay.
like, it's just, like, it's very, very different.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a good show.
Okay.
I would say that. And the season, it's like one season, so it ends
Yeah.
in, like, a couple episodes.
Ah.
It's nothing you, like, don't binge watch it because you'll be really disappointed when it ends.
You're like, damn, that's it.
But it does link up with Riverdale. I don't know if you've watched that or heard of that, but Riverdale's
I've heard
like,
of it, yes.
yeah, Riverdale. I used to watch Riverdale, and it's like another teen show that basically talks about people in high school and, like, bullies and things going on around town, right? Well, it's just weird because in Sabrina they talk about Riverdale, and so
So they're the same universe, basically.
Basically, and, like, it kind of it tells you that eventually they're gonna link up.
Oh.
Yeah, like they're
okay.
gonna, like, come together, and I know in, like, Riverdale, yep.
Oh, they're
There
gonna
you
have a
go. Like,
crossover?
there's a whole, like, theories of what's gonna happen. Like, honestly, if you get online, like, you can learn about what's gonna happen. It's super crazy, but, like, I love both of the shows, so I'm totally here for it.
Yeah.
But those are the shows I'm on. I'm always on Grey's
man.
Anatomy.
Oh, you're one of those
Like,
people.
I'm one of the, like, Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh my God.
That's all I'm for.
How to Get Away with Murder,
How to
for
Get
real?
Away with Murder.
Jeez.
Like, that's what I'm here for. So
Okay, all right. Hey, I respect it.
anything with Annalise in it, I'm good.
Okay, hey, I respect it. You got it. See, me, I just can't get into shows anymore.
Really?
It sucks, yeah.
Honestly, me either. Like, I don't remember the last time I've sat down and watched a show.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, I can watch a couple animes. There's this one on Netflix called Psyche K or something like that.
see, I don't watch anime. So, I'm sorry. I can't relate.
Yeah.
I can't relate. But, you know.
Okay, let's talk about, because I've been heavy, because we just had a pop-up at the tattoo shop.
Yeah.
I've been heavy into tattoos, and I know you got a tattoo.
I do have my tattoo.
So when did you get that? That's a big piece too.
I got my tattoo when I was, I think I can, here, let me.
Uh-oh,
Okay,
she wants to
guys.
stunt.
Let me stunt. Let me stunt. Okay, no. I got my tattoo when I was 18. Like, I had just turned 18.
That's when I got my tattaoo.
Yeah, it was more of like a get back at my parents type of thing. Like, you know.
Damn, sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. Like, she's definitely watching right now. But it was one of those things that was like, I gotta, like, I'm 18 now, like, I'm getting a tattoo.
I'm a grown-ass woman.
Like, honestly, that's what it was. And my cousin took me. We went to Elm Street Tattoos off of Elm Street. And
is that the one where Oliver Peck works at?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's the one. And like, I went there and it was cool, but, like, I almost passed out. But
what? I mean,
cool,
I almost died, but
like, I
cool.
almost died, but it was cool. Like,
Yeah.
because my cousin told me, like, she swore up and down it wasn't gonna hurt, and I was like, all right, bet, then I'm gonna get it if it's not gonna hurt. But no, I don't care, guys. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, shit.
It hurts.
Yeah, damn.
It hurts.
The honest truth.
Like, it hurts so bad that
No, it does not
that
hurt
like
that
the
bad.
guy had to feed me Snickers.
What?
Because, like, my blood sugar was going so low.
Oh my God.
And I was there for like 3 hours. Oh my gosh. It was.
Is that the last one?
No. I got more. Okay.
Okay.
So, me and my cousin, the same one that took me to get my first tattoo, we went and got a Friday the 13th tattoo. And I got, like, this, like, basic, like, you know, 13 tattoo. And honestly, it hurt so bad.
That one did?
Yes.
That little ass one?
I got one right here that says Still I Rise, and that didn't hurt.
Okay.
Like, that one didn't hurt at all. And it was super cheap. Got it downtown, like, in San Marcos and stuff like that. Didn't hurt at all.
Mm-hmm.
But this one and this one.
Those are
they
tough.
hurt. And so when people ask me and they're like, "Hey, does your tattoo hurt?" I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Like, yeah, it hurt.
Yes.
You're like, you're gonna die. Like,
I almost passed out.
Be prepared.
Damn.
Don't get it. Like, it hurt.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. Like, tattoos hurt.
They do. Cause
how many do you have?
I just have this one.
Did it hurt?
It was.
It was aight.
Yeah, it was. There was some parts like near the collarbone where it hurt, like near the bone, the actual bone. But I want to get this like either my forearm or like a sock. Like right there on your by your ankle type.
Did you say a sock?
Yeah, like that's what they call it, a sock tattoo. Like right here, sock.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. No, I guess
I thought
that's
that was
the
like a
new
leg
thing.
tattoo.
Well, I don't know. My homie, the tattoos was like, "Hey, I could get you a sock," and it's like right above your ankle, I guess, right here, cool. Right here. Hey man, why you hating on my tattoo? Damn, nah. But I think I don't know. I want to get like an animal, but
yeah.
And you said that one was 3 hours.
Took 3 hours. A little over 3 hours.
Whole shoulder right here. Yeah.
It hurt. I'm not even gonna act like it didn't hurt. It hurt.
And you wanted color in there too? Like you had to get color?
I did, but I didn't finish it, honestly.
So it's not even finished? Like
to this day it's not finished because the ears, but you can't tell, but like the ears, they're not shaded in the way they're supposed to be shaded. But I couldn't because it was so close, like it kept going down and it
was too hard.
It was too much. And the guy, he didn't even ask me. He was just like, I'm not gonna. Yeah, like he knew I was gonna die.
So are you ever gonna finish it?
No.
It's never. No. It's gonna be. That's it right there. That's
it's done. Like what you see is what you get.
Oh my goodness.
It's done.
What else are you gonna get then?
I don't know. Okay, I do want a rose because all my cousins, they have a rose somewhere. So I do want to get like a rose in the back of my arm, like a stem rose. I know I want to get that eventually.
Okay. When
I will actually get the guts to get it, I don't know.
Yeah. Damn. And you're gonna get it colored too? Good luck. Shit. Hell no. I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, like, I know I want to get it. Don't know when I'm gonna get it. I just say it so it'll make him feel better.
Yeah. I guess. What would you say is like? Why did you get that tattoo? What was the meaning behind it? Because I know it's the else.
It is. It's a Ganesh. It's a Ganesh.
Okay.
Yeah. So like back in the day, okay, originally that's not what I was gonna get. I was gonna get something else, and I can't remember what I was gonna get. But they told me that my arm was so small that they couldn't get everything in it, like the detail and stuff that.
What were you
I cannot remember what it was.
Nah. Damn.
I cannot remember, but I remember them telling me, like, I couldn't. I remember getting a Pinterest really quick. Like, mind you, I was trying to get back at my parents. So, like, I left the house telling them I'm getting a tattoo. So, I had to come back to the house with a tattoo. Like, you couldn't show up without a tattoo. Like, you had to have one, right?
Yeah.
So, I forgot what I was going to get, but they couldn't do it. And so then I was like, okay, I got on Pinterest, and I was like, I want this. And he was like, you know, like, this is a Ganesh, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I know. It's beautiful. I want it. So he actually freehanded it.
Whoa.
Yeah, like, and then so he was like, I'm going to freehand it. And at this point, I was so lightheaded. I was like, you know what?
This is the shittiest tattoo
I
I've ever heard. Yo, you really got... Her whole point was just to get back at her parents. She said, fuck it, do this, and just do it right here.
Just do it now.
He said, fuck it, I'm free-handed it.
Like, honestly, I was like, you know what? I can't go back home without a tattoo, so you're going to have to give me something. So he was like, okay, I'm going to freehand it. He drew it out. The drawing of what it looked like did look nothing like my tattoo. God. And he was like, just trust me. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah. I'll trust you. It actually turned out great.
Yeah. But
that was not what I originally planned to get. It was not like anything. But, you know, till this day, I'm like, man, it's freehanded. And that's beautiful. Like, it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So I know it's like, it's a whole, like, I know people ask me all the time, like, it's a Ganesh. Like, are you Hindu and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I know it gets into that like touchy
Yeah.
subject, but like I'm not, but I was also 18 years old and I really just like loved what it looked like at the time. But,
it's just art at the end of the day.
at the end of the day, I'm like, it's beautiful. Like, you can't tell me it's not beautiful because, like, it is. But, yeah, it definitely, like, it was, if you ask me what my first tattoo was, it was getting back at my parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom. But it was.
I'm scared to, like, I want to get something right there, but I'm just so scared that I won't like it. You know, I don't want to, like.
But what do you want to get?
Okay, I want to get. So there's 3 things that I want to get. I want to get a dragon, and I don't know if I want to do a Japanese traditional dragon or if I want to do a realistic dragon.
Okay.
Like a medieval evil times looking dragon.
Yeah.
Like Game of Thrones type shit.
Mhm.
Or and because I want to get all of these, and a realistic jaguar.
Okay, that would be really cool.
But black and gray. I can't do color because I feel like I'm too dark.
Mhm.
So I don't want I don't want to put like like blue on me because blue and brown.
Hey, you would think, but like it's not. It doesn't blend in that well. Like like it really does stand out.
You think so?
It does.
I mean,
I've seen it.
We'll see. But yeah, I want to do a realistic jaguar.
Okay.
Pull up a realistic jaguar tattoo, and I could do that one, or I could do. I've thought a lot about this.
Okay,
And I've been thinking about this for like
you sketched this out and everything.
No, and I really shit. But that or like one of those jaguar woman warrior things. Have you seen those?
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay, yeah. So like a realistic jaguar, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Just some, and I can name it too. Look, I'll go back.
Go back one. I'm gonna say that one's dope. Like that's dope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can name it like Jeff or something. He's like, oh, that's
You're gonna name
Jeff.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't named mine, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you should definitely name yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Ganesh. Yeah.
Ganesh,
Name
yeah.
Ganesh. So either that or look up jaguar woman warrior.
Okay.
Yeah, or warrior woman maybe.
Warrior. Okay.
Jaguar warrior woman.
That's not even a thing.
No, watch. Look. Okay. Look, yeah.
It looks nothing like a jaguar, but okay.
Yeah. Well, no, not that one.
No,
not that one.
Okay.
This one. There we go. I guess something.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Okay.
But she gotta look like beautiful.
It's like an Aztec-y type like thing.
Now you see,
okay.
yeah. So
Okay, I see the vision.
Yeah, or I want to, and then like for my leg, I want to be playful. I want to get like
the sock tattoo.
Yeah, the sock man. You know what? We're gonna do it with leg tattoo.
Okay, all right, bet.
The leg tattoo.
Okay, bet.
I'm thinking like Smash Bros. Or you know Smash Bros.
Yeah, I know Smash Bros.
Really?
No, I really do. Like back in the day, but don't ask me too much about it because that was only back in the day. Like don't ask me about recent.
Now shit.
No.
But yeah, I like Bowser's my favorite character on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like a Bowser, like playful. Would you ever get like something playful like that? Like a Hello Kitty or some shit?
No, I definitely won't get Hello Kitty.
Well, I don't know. What's your what's one of those things that like a childhood thing that you fuck with?
A childhood thing. Ooh.
Like what's something? Yeah, from your childhood.
Definitely won't be Hello Kitty.
Okay,
like,
not
I
Hello
can tell
Kitty?
you that. No, that's a no.
Damn.
My favorite childhood thing, but I know I wouldn't get tattooed on me, was Bratz dolls.
Brass dolls. Hell no.
I look like a Bratz doll. Like my head's so
Look up
big,
Bratz
I'm
doll.
basically a Bratz doll. Like
oh my, yeah. Look up those Bratz
I'm
dolls.
Jasmine.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So you had it.
Like
you had the
back
Jasmine
in the day,
one.
I had so many Jasmine Bratz dolls that it was ridiculous. Wait, hold up. Let me.
There's no tattoo of it.
No, there's no tattoo. Like there definitely wouldn't be a tattoo. But you see how big their head is?
Okay, I guess, yeah.
Like that's so mean.
Yeah, that does look like. No, I'm playing.
That one, Jasmine.
Oh, that was Jasmine right there. Go
The
over.
next one. Go one more.
Nah, not that one. Next one.
Again, one more. No, okay, maybe
Well,
she's
fuck
not
it.
on there. Okay, well, Jasmine's in there somewhere, okay? And, oh, wait, go down. Right there. That's
Jasmine? No, to the right. There
That's
you go.
Jasmine. Okay. All right.
Okay, yeah, I see the resemblance.
So like back in my bougie days.
I see the resemblance a little bit. Yeah.
Like I loved Jasmine because my head was so big and I was so like, you know, in college.
You were a brat.
I was a brat. Like
okay, yeah.
You know?
Twinsies.
Like twins.
Hell no.
Would I get her tatted on me? No.
No? Okay, who?
No.
Okay, so
like,
then what?
I don't know what I would get tatted
what
on
cartoons?
me.
What cartoons did you fuck with? Ed, and Eddie?
Oh my gosh,
Courage the
that's
Cowardly
so
Dog?
funny.
Something like that? Powerpuff Girls?
No, I didn't like Powerpuff Girls. I liked... Oh my gosh, what would I get tatted on me?
Yeah, come on. You gotta have something. I would get like Vegeta tatted on me.
Oh my god.
I would get, let me see who else. The Black Panther, the actual superhero.
Uh-huh.
I get him tatted on me.
Uh-huh. Honestly, I can't tell you. Like,
well, you got Ganesh tatted on you. How you going? You know
I know,
what I mean?
right?
What? Like, oh, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, honestly, like, at this point, it's whatever. You know? It's on me. I don't know. Like, I know that I don't want to feel that pain anymore.
Like, one of those things.
It hurt so bad that it scared me.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you're scarred. You're
I
done.
would never get another big tattoo.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like that.
I passed out and had to eat a Snickers. Like, that's a big deal. Like, that's bad.
That's pretty bad.
So, yeah.
What?
Look at my hand.
Oh, he has it right there? There you go. Sponsored by Snickers. Nah, but so what are your, whenever you get in the car, I ask this question a lot. Whenever you get in the car, like, what are the 3 songs you're playing right? Like, as soon as you get in the car, you like, I gotta play these.
As soon as I get in the car.
I'll tell you mine because I already know mine. I'll do
Okay.
this. Okay, so I'm gonna do Something About Us, Daft Punk. Then we're gonna go Romance to Me, Empire of the Sun. And then we'll go Tuyo, Rodrigo, some shit. It's a song from Narcos.
Okay.
You never heard it? Can you play that song real quick from Narcos?
My parents are on Narcos right now.
They got the new Mexican one, and
Right.
I'm trying to learn Spanish, so I'm trying to learn it through that show.
I don't know Spanish, but my parents do. They love Narcos.
There it is. See what I'm saying?
It is nice. It has a nice little joy to it.
Just imagine just driving and you just hear this and you're like, damn.
You YouTube this? Because I know you don't got this on your phone. I know you don't have this on your phone. You YouTube this?
No, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so what are yours?
Okay, I know, okay. Be Careful by Cardi B.
Oh my God.
I love that song. Me and my friend, I love Cardi B, and me and my friend Marissa, we love that song.
Yeah, let's only like 10
I would have
seconds.
to go, but like never mind then. Okay, but no, like I love that song. I'll put on.
So you get in the whip. That's the first
like
thing.
Cardi.
Be careful.
I love Cardi. Be careful because it has to like remind me, you know, that type of thing. Like, you know, let me like remind myself.
I'm a strong, independent woman.
I'm a strong, independent woman. Let me remind myself real quick, you know. Okay. So I love that song.
Okay.
I like to put on. I love to put on Spino. I really do love Spino.
What song though?
Right now I'm on Exhale.
Okay, that one that's on your playlist. Gotcha.
I really love Exhale. And then right now I'm really, really on K Tronada, Nothing Like You, Ty Dolla $ign. Like, okay, I really hope that song makes it to the radio because it gives me this good feel. Can you play that?
Yeah, play it.
Can you play that song? Because it gives you cannot tell me that driving this does not give you a good ass, like.
I like how he.
You cannot tell me that doesn't make you feel good.
It's pretty dope.
I remember hearing it for the first time in the parking lot, and I was like, man, this is it. Like, this is it.
Turn it down.
Cause like he has a lot of good songs, but this one, like, I just feel like Ty Dolla $ign partnering, it just really set the bar, like, cause people follow Ty Dolla $ign, you know?
Yeah.
And like, people who know K Tronada only follow K Tronada, you know? So I just really feel like this, like, he deserves this, you know?
Yeah, I respect
and
that
song goes hard right now.
Okay.
Like, it really does. You can't tell me that you didn't feel something when that beat dropped. Like, you did.
I did.
So I put it on my playlist. I'm hoping that people, you know, feel it, you know.
Okay. All right, let's get into some hot takes then. So, who is the best rapper right now? Or how about this? Who came out with the best rap album this year? So you got Drake, Scorpion. You got Astro World.
Okay, so
you got KOD. You got Boss's album. Smino dropped. What you looking at? Okay, you better say the right thing. You got people watching. They gonna be like, oh hell no, she chose him.
Okay, so I really liked Travis's album.
Number one? That's the number one. That's the winner. You gotta remember Mac Miller dropped too.
No, Mac Miller did drop. Mac Miller did drop. Oh no, I really liked Astro World. Like,
cohesively, it's just that's the thing.
It really was. It was good. Like,
over Scorpion.
Yeah. Okay. I remember when Scorpion dropped. I was in New York, and I was there with my mom, and I literally told my mom, "Hey, I can't hang out with you tomorrow because." Like, if she's watching this, she can vouch for this. Like, I was like, hey, I can't hang out with you tomorrow because tomorrow morning I'm going to spend the whole day. I'm going to listen to the album and really just take it in. I'm going to go to a coffee shop and take it in. I'll meet up with you after. Okay. And it was good. No, it was good.
So you took a day out for Scorpion.
I took a day out. But it was two sides, you know?
Okay.
You had to. That was like a day's work.
I guess. But so you took a day out for this album, but did you take a day out for Astroworld?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No, so but I already knew it was good, and it was. You know it was.
Well, Astroworld?
Yeah, you didn't think it was?
Yeah, it was good.
I also liked this year J-Rock's album. I really did like J-Rock's album.
He had some heaters on there.
And then I know one of my top songs of the year was Yikes by Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
That song really, like, I really like that song.
You fuck with Kanye a lot?
I do. He's just...
What? Oh, God. Are we about to get on the hot takes?
I should set up like an animation every time.
Yeah, if somebody brings up Kanye, you know me, I'm glued in. What's up?
So, I love the Kids See Ghosts. Kanye, Kid Cudi. I love Kid Cudi. So, like, anything Kid Cudi's on, I don't care if he hums. I don't care if he sings. Like, whatever he does, I'm on it, right? So, I was there for Kid Cudi. But what Kanye's been pulling lately, I'm like, bro, you're so talented and you're so good. Like,
I want to hear it. What is it? What do you think it is?
Like, he put out his album.
You're saying the music?
No,
You're saying everything else?
Him, just him.
Okay, got you.
Like, his music, it's been great. Like, yeah, Yikes was my favorite song off of his album. I really liked his album, but I'm like, man, you're making it really hard for me. Like, damn. I've always loved Kanye. He's always been an inspiration. So it's like so hard that he was doing what he's doing, and I know he backed out and like talked about how he's just gonna like do his own thing and, you know, like not get into all of like politics and stuff anymore. And I'm like, wow, you're smart, thank you. But it's like, why did you have to say what you said before? You know, it really definitely puts a whole.
What was it that struck a chord with you?
Well, I remember.
I'll try and translate.
I know when he said, whenever he was talking about slavery is a choice, I was like, Kanye, what? Dude, stop. Like,
did you get it though? Did you understand what he was
I get what he was saying, but he, like, the way he's I'm like, dude, like, I get what you were saying, but I don't get why you said it the way you said it. Like, that was not okay. And then he was talking to, like, him with Trump and all that. I'm not going to get into politics or anything like that, but it's just like.
I'm all for it. I'm that guy. I like that.
I love politics, but it's like, dude, like, all I'm going to say is I'm a Mexican-American female with immigrant family. You know what I mean? Like, my family in the past. Like, the reason I am here is because of my family. You know what I mean? And, like, although, like, my parents are from here, my grandparents are from here, my great-great-grandparents aren't from here. You know, like, the reason we're here is because of them. So it's like, to me, I'm like, bro, you should know, like, you should know what side I'm on. And no matter what, like, I'm always going to be for that side. Yeah. And, like, dude, you got to, like, no. Yeah. No.
So there's this thing that I've basically been trying to get across with Kanye. And his own wife, basically, like him, she had an interview with the guy that that Kanye talked to about with the slavery is a choice thing. Basically, slavery choice. Basically, was just saying that it's a choice to victimize yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And like I got
use it
that.
against yourself, right? Rather than just being like, I'm gonna handle up. You know what I mean? So, and I got that off top. I'm not even gonna, cause you know,
it's like not understanding your power.
Okay, I get what what you're
like
where you're
not understanding from. Like your power of what we have, and I feel like even to this day, like we don't really understand our power. Yeah. And like I got that, but it was like your choice of words, dude. Like, gosh.
Yeah, it's more of a think before you speak. Because there was one article where he was like, we got a something slavery. I mean, not slavery. The something amendment, and it was like abolish, but he meant amend. Or something like he used the wrong word, and it's one of those things where I give slack. I'll give empathy for that. You know, at least I know that your intentions are good.
I know his intentions are good, and it's just like the same with like I know voting this year, like that was like a huge deal and stuff like that, and like I'm all for it because I feel like we don't necessarily, like, I get what he was saying in the fact, like, we don't necessarily understand our power. Like, we really do control this. Like, I know it seems like we don't, but we do. And it's like, if we could just really, I know a lot of people were upset, like, oh, this year was all about the hype and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm okay with it.
What do you mean?
Like, people were saying, like people hyping up the fact that like voting and like influencers and celebrities and stuff like that now it's just a hype to vote, and like I get it because it really was a huge deal, but at the same time like it is a big deal to vote. Like, like I'm okay with people hyping. Like, there's certain things that I'm like, okay, that's a hype. Like, that's a force, whatever. But something like that, I'm like, I get it. Like, we really we don't understand the power that we hold, especially like midterms and stuff like that. That's like those the most important. Yeah. And I'm like, we don't really understand like the power that we hold. And like, if we continue to just sit in this area of like, oh, it doesn't really matter and like who cares and blah blah blah, like yeah, we're gonna continue to victimize ourselves and just sit in this area of like, oh, like they don't care about us. But it's like we could have went out and did something. Like we really could have voted, and we could have. And I think this midterm really showed how many people, like I know I saw like millennials and like people from the age of 26 and like 18 to 26 was the highest that like that age group has ever voted. And it's like, this is important. Like, I know we didn't win. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know like the outcome wasn't what we wanted, but that's okay because we showed up, you know? And like next time we'll really show up. Like, you know, I don't know. Like when I get into that, I get super passionate because I'm like, it really does matter. And like in the outcome, it'll show true. Yeah. But
it's our future that we're playing around with, and like the meme culture and the like what I consider it is the echo chamber that is social media, like in Facebook and Twitter. If you think anything outside of that box, they immediately shun you. You're canceled. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I got a different perspective. I got a different opinion. Yeah. Like I feel like there needs to be more talking, more empathy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I do feel that, like the empathy thing. And also I just feel like people knowing how to talk and communicate, like it might be like, I study communication in school, so I'm all about like being able to talk to people. And I think it's okay, like when people have other opinions. Yeah. Like I'm not mad when people, and I just had this talk with my parents too. Like I'm not upset when people have other opinions. Like, if you're for a different party and stuff like that, that's totally fine. Like, I'm okay with that as long as you're doing your part in like voting and stuff like that. But like I want to know why. Like why exactly? Like can you tell me your whys? You know, I don't like when people. My dad always says like, you can't change people's beliefs. Like no matter what. Like when it comes to like politics, religion, and stuff like that. Like I can't sit there and tell you like argue with you and be like, hey, this is what you should believe. Like you're not gonna go for it. You know, but I do think it's okay to be able to talk about why it is you believe that. You know, like there's nothing wrong with that because it just gives you that understanding of like why you believe what you believe. But I feel like a lot of people can't necessarily discuss that because they're so focused on changing what that other person believes.
Yeah, they're waiting on their turn to talk.
Yes.
Rather than let me just take it in, let me be in this moment and hear what this person has to say. I've dealt with this countless times, you know, just trying to get my thought out and like I might get cut off or something. And I'm like, dude, just let me finish and it might answer your question.
Right.
You know? Rather than you just, let me get it out. And then, you know, and even then, even just like, you know, even just listening to the other side. Cause I used to be that person like, no, this is...
Me too. You know, I used to get mad. Like, that. I used to get so mad when talking to people like, no shut up. Like, you're stupid.
Exactly. But now it's like,
I'm
all
like,
right.
It's cool.
Yeah,
like,
okay, that's cool. I'm going to still be over here. You
right,
be over there.
Right. Like, it's cool.
We
like,
good.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. And I just feel like that... Hey, that's important because no matter like the whole world is never gonna think the same thing.
Never.
And that's the whole point. Like
that's
nobody's ever gonna think the same thing. And that's like, and also like in our country, like I know we talk about how, you know, we're not always the greatest at certain things, but like the fact that I can believe in one thing and you can believe in the other, and you can't force me to believe in one, like you know, I'm like at the end of the day, like that's beautiful because. Even though I don't like what you think, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I might not like it.
I have the freedom.
Right, but it's okay. Like that I don't like it. What is that?
Oh, this is just our ending ritual. You know, I wanted to end it on a positive note. Like, you know, hey, at least you got your perspective. I got my perspective.
Okay, are we gonna argue now?
No.
Okay, cool.
So these are the Dragon Balls, the 7 Dragon Balls.
Okay.
From Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And if you get all the Dragon Balls, you get 3 wishes.
Okay. So I
from
get 3
Shenron.
wishes.
So you get 3 wishes. This is to, you know, because we've been on here for over an hour now. So.
Wow, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Man.
Mm-hmm. So 3 wishes. Be selfish. Don't be like, because there's people that get on here. I hope my family is healthy. Like, yeah, we get it. We know. Like, I want my family healthy too. You know what I mean? Like, be selfish. Be like, I want that new Xbox, blah, blah. I want Smash Bros. And I want that Hello Kitty doll or the Bratz doll. You know what I mean?
Oh, this is hard because...
You get 3.
You get 3.
I know, that's a lot. Because I feel like lately I've just been so, given... so many opportunities.
You're just grateful right now.
And I'm very, very grateful right now. Okay, one would be, do I have to pick them? Like, no, I can just say them. I can just say them, right?
Yeah,
I don't
just
have to,
say them.
okay, cool. One would be that I continue to get, like, blessed in the opportunities that I've been given.
Okay.
Like when it comes to like me, especially like starting DJing and stuff like that,
Yeah,
I feel
specific.
I feel like in the world of DJing, I have been blessed in so many ways, and like I've been blessed in the way of being able to be myself, and I think that's super important. Mm-hmm. So one of my wishes would be to continue to be blessed in that area and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna sound super basic, but like my family, like. Okay, fine.
It's the Dragon Ball.
It's the
Can
Dragon Ball.
Can I not want my family to be blessed? Like.
Okay. Actually, we had a new rule on the last one. My bad. Okay. So it's 2 wishes, and then you get to bring one person back from the dead.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your first wish was to continue to prosper in your opportunities for DJing.
Yes.
Let's keep that family one to yourself, and let's do another.
Okay. The other one.
No offense, Mom, but you know
no offense, Mom. I love you.
We wish the best for all y'all.
My other one would be that I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of really close girlfriends. Like I have friends from high school, and then I went to college and I like grew like 8 more friends. There's like 10 of us, okay? And till this day, we're like still super, super close. I talk to them all the time. And we're all doing different things. Like our career paths and life paths are all over the place, like from what we're doing. And one of my wishes would just be that like, not only that they flourish in what they're doing, because they're all like just, they're really bossing up. It's great. But that we still stay close. Like, I hear a lot of girls that are like, I can't make girlfriends, or I'm only friends with guys.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hear it a lot. And it's like, okay, cool. But I don't know. But I haven't, they're like, I can't make friends with girls. And I'm like, that's so weird because I have like 10.
Yeah.
But like, mine would just be to continue to have that bond, because it's been 3 years. Well, since we've all met, it's been like 4. And we're all still super close and friends, and some of them are watching right now, and they're super supportive.
Were they at the Black House Collective pop-up?
Yeah, they traveled down.
Can you tell them I said hi?
Yeah, Sean said hey.
Hey. Hey.
But like, they traveled down for it, and like, no matter what birthdays, important events, like they're always there, and it's crazy because I'm like, wow, we don't even live in the same city, but you know, somehow we still we keep in touch. My
support.
Third wish.
No.
No.
We're taking that third wish isn't there. You got to wish for somebody back.
Okay.
Basically. You got to bring somebody back to life.
I want to bring back Nakia, my homegirl Nakia, who passed away last year.
Rest in peace.
You so much. But she was a YouTuber. She loved influencing and just bringing out the best of everybody. And so that's one person, her energy, I always feel it, but I would love to have it back in person.
Yes. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Nakia.
Well, cool. Well, let everybody know where they can find you at.
All right. Well, y'all can find me _Viva Latina on Instagram. That's what I'm most active on. Twitter as well, same username. So, you know, I'm more ratchet on Twitter. So it's fine.
There we go.
That's it. That's it. That's
Christina. Christina.
Christina's
real
here.
brazy. Stay brazy.
That's me. The thickest thing about me are my eyebrows.
Okay. All right. Cool.
It's cool.
And the setting playlist?
The setting playlist every first and third Friday of every month. So we're coming on our last playlist of 2018.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
So, yeah.
Link in the description.
Link in the description.
Link in the description, you know.
You already
Apple,
know what it is.
Spotify. Get them both.
Yeah.
Check out A New Vibe.
Hell yeah. Well, appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you for
having
having
me. It was a good time.
No, it was fun.
And Sean Dream Show number 20, we out. See y'all later.